Hey guys, nowadays I talk a lot about yoga being so helpful and so useful for athletes. So I just wanted to show you a short routine that I usually do after training legs. So today was leg day for me and specifically hamstrings and glutes. And usually every evening I stretch my full body or specifically the body parts that I was working on earlier on in the gym. So I'm going to show you now what I normally do for hamstrings and glutes and basically for the full legs for quads as well. Okay, if you feel like following along, feel free. I do have a lot of breathing here. I watch my breath and I focus on my breath as well, which helps when, especially when you want to go deeper into a stretch. So I usually inhale and exhale and fold forward. Here you can bend your knees generously if you like. You don't have to have straight legs. So it's not a problem if you have a slight bend in the knee, or even if you have a lot of, if you bend a lot, that's absolutely fine, especially during the first few forward folds. And then inhale coming up and exhale, fold again. Grab hold of the opposite elbow and sway from side to side. And fingertips down on the mat. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms down. Now I'm going to cross the right leg behind the left, the right foot behind the left foot, and I'm going to fold forward. That kind of almost forces the right leg to be straight. So you're stretching the right hamstrings deeper here. And then step back. And now cross your left foot behind the right. And now you will feel a deep stretch in the left hamstring. As this is a quite deep stretch, try to take deep breaths as well. And then step back to the front, fold forward again. Probably you will find that you can actually fold a little bit further down this time. Good. Plant your hands down and then step back into the high plank. And from the high plank, lower yourself down. We are going to do a cobra. Press your toenails down. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale back down. We will repeat it again. Inhale. And tuck your toes under. Exhale, up to downward facing dog. Now I paddle the heels down one at a time. some deep breaths here. And then lift your right leg up and step forward into a low lunge. Drop your left knee down. Point your toes back, left toes. Put your hands on your right knee. And inhale, come up a little bit, and exhale, stretch your hips. Inhale, back up a little bit, and exhale, come forward. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Good. Put your hands back down, lift your left knee up, and then easy twist, right arm goes up. One more breath. Put your hands back down and step back into high plank. Lower yourself down. Inhale, lift your chest up. And exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step forward. Drop your right knee down. Hands on your left knee. Inhale and exhale. Come forward, stretching the right side of the hip. Inhale, back off a little bit. Exhale, forward. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Palms down, lift your right knee up and twist to the other side. Left arm goes up. Good. Palms back down. Back to downward facing dog. 2 big breaths here. Try to push your heels down. Good. Drop your knees down. Knees are a little bit wider. Sit back on your heels and lean forward. Inhale, come up. Sit on one side and straighten your legs in front of you. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Try to keep your back straight, so don't round your back like that. Try to just hinge from the hips forward. Even if you cannot reach your feet or your toes, you can just put your hands on your shin, or actually if you have even a towel or a strap, you can just put it around your feet and hold on to the straps. Good. Inhale up. Exhale down. We will pull the right leg up and drop the knee to the right. So the sole of your foot is on the inside of your left thigh. If your knees are too high, You can put a block or even a towel or a folded blanket underneath your knees if they are too high up. And now we are going to lean forward on the left leg. Inhale and exhale, fold forward. Good. Inhale. Come back up. Straighten your right leg. Shake it off. And we will repeat it on the other side. So pull the left leg in. Drop the left knee. Right leg straight. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Again, if you cannot reach your feet or your right foot, you can put a towel or even a t-shirt or a strap around it, and you can just pull yourself into it. Good. Inhale, come up. Straighten both of your legs. Shake it off. Good. Now we are going to do a wide legged forward fold. So open your legs. Make sure that your toes are pointing up and try to flex your feet towards yourself. Okay? Again, we are going to hinge forward from the hips. So try not to round your back. Even if you cannot go too far forward, that's fine. Just try to keep the back straight, keep your chest up. Okay? Inhale and exhale, fold forward. Try to just move your fingers a little bit more forward, inch by inch. It doesn't have to be too deep. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings and actually on the inside of your legs, in the abductors, and also in the groin area. If it's too much, you can back off a little bit, or you can go a little bit more forward if you would like to stretch a little bit more. 2 more big breaths here. Good. Now inhale, come up. We are going to bend the right knee and put the right sole against the left inner thigh again. And we are going to lean to the side. So we are not facing the left leg, but we are going to lean on the side. So it is going to be a side bend. So you can put your left hand on your left shin or just beside your leg and lift your right arm up next to your ear. Inhale, and as you exhale, you bend to the side. Inhale, ease off a little bit, and then exhale, deepen the stretch. Try to push your chest up towards the ceiling, so you're kind of twist your chest up. Make sure that you're actually stretching the side, the right side in this pose. Good. Inhale, come up. Straighten your right leg. And bend the left knee this time. Put the left sole against the right thigh, inner thigh. Right hand goes on the right shin or in front of your right leg. Left arm up, inhale, and exhale and bend. You might find that there is a difference between the two sides, the left and the right, and that is completely normal. One side is usually a little bit more flexible than the other. And inhale, come up. Perfect. Straighten both of your legs, shake them off. Good. Then your knees come up into a tabletop position, hands over knees. And now we are going to pull the right knee to the right wrist into a pigeon pose and straighten the left leg behind you. If your hips, the right side of your hips are too high up, again, you can put a blanket, towel, or a block underneath. You can try and straighten your shins. The more straight it is, your right shin, the deeper the stretch on the right side of your glutes. This might be enough for you, so just stay here, deep breath. And if you can stretch a little bit more, then you can come down on your forearms and lean forward. Good. Let's come back up. You can bend your left knee and reach back with your left hand. Grab your ankles or your foot, and you can try and pull your ankles towards your glutes. That will stretch the quads and the front of your hips. Good. Release the left foot. Your hands down. Lift your left knee up and step back into a high plank. And from here, we will lift the left leg up this time and put the knee right next to the left thumb. Right leg goes straight back. Again, you might find that one side is a little bit more stiff than the other side, and that's completely normal. So just work with it and bear with it. Either you can stay here or you can come down on your forearms. Take some deep breaths. As you inhale, come up. And now we will bend the right knee and reach back with your right hand. Grab your right foot or your right ankle and pull your right foot towards your glutes, stretching the right quads and the right front of the hips. Good. Slowly release. Put your palms down, lift your right knee up, and step back into a high plank, and then push back into a downward facing dog. Gaze forward, step forward to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten your back. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, arms down. Now separate your feet roughly about the mat's width. So put your feet basically on the edges of your mat. Toes are pointing out. And we are going to squat down in this position. So adjust your feet. Some people like it a little bit wider, some people like it a little bit narrower. So whichever works for your hips. So we will go all the way down. Make sure that your knees are pointing into the same direction as your toes. Hands in front of your chest. And try to push your knees out with your triceps and with your elbows. If you cannot go all the way down, again, you can use a block and sit on it. Good. And now put your hands down and sit down on the mat. And lie down all the way. Pull your knees to the chest. Straighten your left leg. Your right leg is still bent. And twist to the left side. And at the same time, twist your upper body to the right side. Arms are out in a T. And you can also point your gaze to the right. Inhale, come back to the middle. Pull both knees to the chest. Straighten your left leg this time. And twist your body to the right. And your upper body to the left. On your next inhale, come back to the middle. Pull your knees to the chest again. And you can straighten your legs. You can rest here a little bit, which we call Shavasana, or you can just get up and get on with your day or with your evening. So this is usually my routine after a leg session. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys can follow it. And I will also show you next time what I do for the upper body stretch. All right, guys. Thank you for watching.